storyline at the start of this episode. And what I decided to do, now that you've seen that I started my FIFA Pro Career Mode as well, I'm trying to maybe have storylines kind of exclusive to that series. Maybe I'll have the odd storyline here and there for Become a Legend, just like I did last year for like celebrating the 50th episode, or you know, occasions basically like that are like special and that why they would require a storyline. But otherwise, I would like to keep the storytelling basically like let the gameplay do the storytelling, just like I did last year. Basically, not try to make up a story myself, but just let whatever is going on in Cole's life. Basically, that's exactly what relates to you. But so yeah, you know, people were yelling at me for copying 89 skills because he was called Junior, my character. And now that I started my FIFA Pro Career Mode, there somebody said I'm copying 89 skills because I'm using Sims. So either way, I'm getting yelled at. Anyway, let's actually get into the gameplay. Because I won't be having storylines every episode anymore, I'm actually maybe gonna do 3 matches per episode so that we don't, so that it's like a good length. But look at that, Cole Jr. inside the box, shoots it, keeper saves it, but then again, second time around comes to Cole Jr. and he gets his first goal of the career. The first goal for Atletico Paranaense, because it's not a training match, it will count for his career total. He has like 3 assists maybe and 1 goal, and he's a striker, he's a center forward, which is not the best record right now, but you know it'll definitely improve in the future. And just a good, not I was gonna say it's a good goal. It's a second time round goal. It's a rebound goal. That's the word. So it's not the greatest you know, way to open the scoring. But look at that first touch. Defender completely clueless, and that's why we get a goal. But yeah, if you guys like came back from last year, from my Become a Legend last year, you know that I sometimes I didn't even talk about the gameplay at all. I kind of liked it to be a series where I just kind of address my viewers, or just tell you what's going on with me in my life, with my channel. So that's why I kind of want to have Become a Legend like storyline free for the most part. Cole Jr. awful effort there, and he gets substituted. By the way, I'm starting to think that when we get substituted, it's not just because of low stamina. I think it has to do with like position. Like you remember in last year, it depended on the team. 8 rating, by the way, for Cole Jr., which is awesome. Then the next match is Vasco da Gama. Anyway, I was saying that sometimes, like, if you, it depends on your position. If you are only limited to one position and they change the formation, you will get substituted because you cannot adapt to the new formation. You cannot play a different position than your main one. But having said all that, just as I was talking, the very first opportunity of the Vasco da Gama match, Cole Jr. gets another assist. So he is a clinical striker, but not in the traditional way. He has a long shot there, cannot finish it, and then not like his daddy though. Look at this opportunity though. He is on the wing. Cole Jr. inside the box, a cross there, and Cole Jr. heads it in. You'll see in the replay though that it was a little deflected. That's why the keeper seemed so off it, because he was going to the original target that the ball was headed, no pun intended, but the original, you know, trajectory of the ball. But because of the defender there, he maybe Cole wouldn't even have gotten the goal if it wasn't for the deflection. Not the most telling of replays, but you'll see it in just a little bit in this next one. There he is. He is crossing it. Cole Jr. though, really good positioning there. And there you see there, he headed it right in the face of that other player, so that's why it went in. And 2 goals in this episode for Cole Jr., which is awesome so far anyway. It's only half time. And 63 possession for Vasco da Gama. Something about every team we play against, they just seem to be dominating possession really well. And it's good though, because we can hit them on the counter. Cole Jr. doesn't have the best pace, but as long as you won to it effectively, you don't even necessarily need that much pace. They have quite a few shots there at the near post. They have another break here, and Leonardo, or whatever that guy's name was, he just misses it. And then 67th minute, Cole Jr. gets substituted, and that's how it ends. 2-0. 1 assist, 1 goal for Cole Jr., and that is a really good record right there. So yeah, that's how I'm gonna keep it, at least for now. No storylines, maybe just for like special occasions, and when the if the episode is too short with two matches, I'm gonna include a third match like at this with this one. I hope you guys enjoy it. It's kind of a throwback to last year's Become Legend, and I know most of you come from my old series anyway, so you probably enjoy this format. Anyway, though, I've been Shay. Do leave it a like if you enjoyed. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.